I know you all know better than this. We're going to have to take this up with your parents in a more serious matter. Speaking of your parents, here they are right now.
Man, girl, I work for this. You 10 and you 13 over here following out the 6
Sex? Seriously?
Really?
This is
sex?
just freaking ridiculous. I'm sitting here not making money just for. I don't even know what to say to you guys. Are you serious? Really?
You ain't got nothing to say? None of y'all, both of y'all.
You're supposed to be the good one.
Parents, calm down. It's obvious that these kids are curious about their sexuality, and I think they need further education to uphold with it.
I agree. It's just that we don't know how to start the conversation, given the fact that they're so young.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, luckily I have a PSA to inform children and parents on sexuality. Here, let me play it for you.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, I see you caught us indulging in this great book about sex.
My name is Suzanne.
And I'm Jonathan.
We're here to help educate you all about sex. In this wonderful PSA, we will teach you your 3 main options to practice: abstinence, safe sex, and masturbation.
And let's not forget about the line of communication with the 3 P's.
As you can tell, we love the number 3.
So before we get to you young adults, we'll talk to you parents.
We understand that the sex talk is hard with your kids, especially how to get started.
So we have a few scenarios to show you guys examples of how to start the conversation.
What is going on in here? Mom! When did you start having sex? When did you start doing this?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Why are you asking all these questions?
Like, talk to me.
Kelly. No, you need to leave, young man.
Sorry, man.
Today. Now, Kelly, I am so disappointed in you. Why would you do something like this, honey? I thought we had talked about this. I thought we had a relationship like this.
Mom, I don't want to talk about this.
Well, I want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
There are some things that you need to know about sex and that you don't know. I know your little friends have probably told you about sex, and I know they can't tell you everything, but I can.
Mom, I don't want to talk about
Honey,
this.
just talk to me. Tell me what you know.
Hey, Dad.
What's up?
I have a question.
Shoot, that be anything.
Like, these people came to class today, and they were talking to us about sex, and I was just kind of wondering, like...
Sex? Wait. I gotta pee. I'll be back.
I have a question.
Go ahead, baby. What is it?
So, these people came to our class today, and they were talking to us about sex.
Sex?
Yeah, sex.
Well, listen. Any questions you have about sex, you can ask me anything. I'll be sure to inform you and let you know what's right and what's not.
Thanks, Dad.
Wow, I would not want to be that girl who got caught about to engage in sexual activity. Talk about embarrassing.
Tell me about it. That's why we suggest to y'all parents that you guys talk to y'all kids throughout their lifespan about sex in their bodies, so that it's never too late. Next, we have an example for
Junior! Junior! What are you doing? This is disgusting! This is don't you know you will burn in hell and stuff like that? This is Junior! I'm so sorry, Junior. It looks like you're busy. I'm gonna leave you alone, okay? Come back, okay? Hey, Junior. I know what you were doing earlier, and I wanted to let you know there's nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? Sweetie, alright? It's okay, but if you have any other questions about sex, because that was a part of sex when you asked me and your dad, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to let you get back to your business, okay? Alright, I'll talk to you later.
So, Dad?
What's up, son? How you doing?
Nothing, just chilling.
Okay.
Just got home from school.
Okay. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. This girl said she wanted to go on a date or whatever, but I think she just want to have sex, that's all.
Sex?
Yeah.
Sex.
Yeah, sex. That's it.
Son, do you know what to do when you have sex?
See, that's the problem. I don't.
Don't worry. I got you. Your dad got you. Wait a minute. Hold on. this is what we like to call condoms, son. Wrap it up. Always wrap it up. You got me?
I got you.
All right. What's up, son? What's going on?
Nothing much. Just trying to figure out the proper way about going to have sex.
Sex?
Yeah, sex.
All right, look. First, you need to realize that sex is something that can drastically change your life. You need to make sure that you're ready, as well as the young lady that you want to have sex with is ready as well. There's all kind of things like STDs, pregnancy. The most important thing is if you do have sex.
Those were great examples on how to be open and honest with your kids. I hope that all these scenarios helped you parents.
Not for the fun. The rest of the video is for the young adults only. So the parents, please proceed to leave the room.
Ready for the fun to begin?
I surely am.
There are numerous different definitions of sex. We at A+ like to use the definition found in the Merriam-Webster dictionary that states, heterosexual intercourse involving penetration of the vagina by the penis and or intercourse that does not involve penetration of the vagina by the penis, also known as anal or oral intercourse.
For those who did not understand the definition of sexual intercourse is the penis penetrating into the girl's body parts, which is the vagina.
Stimulating the penis, clitoris, and or vagina with your mouth or tongue is also considered a form of sex, as well as inserting the penis into the anus, also called the booby hole. Now that we're all on the same page, we would like to talk to you all about your three main options to practice: abstinence, safe sex, and masturbation.
Practicing abstinence means to refrain deliberately and often with an effort of self-denial from any sexual activity.
You can practice abstinence even after you become sexually active. Some choose to abstain from sex to prevent the spreading of STIs during an illness, when pregnant, after giving birth, religious reasons, and even because they aren't ready to engage into sexual activity.
So let me tell you a secret. Most of your parents who say they have engaged in sexual intercourse are lying. So never have sex unless you are ready.
Whatever you choose to do, remember it's your choice, and any decision you choose to make is an adult one, so please be prepared for adult consequences.
That is correct, Susan. So remember, just because you engage in sex does not mean you're going to hell, automatically going to get pregnant or get an STI. So just be smart and practice safe sex.
Great way to bring us in on our next choice, safe sex.
Whoa, this sounds interesting.
It actually is, buddy. I bet you a lot of kids are going to go home excited now.
Are you guys ready?
What we mean by safe sex is protecting yourself and your partner from sexually transmitted diseases, also known as STIs, by using male and female condoms, never at the same time.
Research in the book, A Complete Sex Education, states that the best reason for using a condom is to prevent the spread of STIs. Condoms are also 99% effective for preventing pregnancy. But don't fret, that's not the only way to prevent pregnancy. They're also called contraceptives.
That's correct, Jonathan. The many other contraceptives are the shot, implants, IUDs, the patch, diaphragms, sterilization, the not right now method, the ring, the pill, sponges, fertility awareness, spermicides, cervical caps, and emergency contraceptives.
Whoa, that was a lot.
I know. That's why we suggest you visit the website bedsiders.org/methods. It's an amazing website that lists and explains all of your birth control options, tell you where to get them. It has great articles, personal stories, and it even goes through the common myths about birth control methods and preventing the spread of sexually transmitted diseases.
Wow, that was some great information, Susan. Now let's tell the ladies about the myths about douching. Now remember, douching is not a form of contraception.
Wait, don't they say that douching can wash out the semen before it has the chance to reach the mouth of the womb?
That's what they say, but semen moves so quickly that douching usually fails.
Wow, I hope you ladies listen to this information.
I hope so too. Along with, douching is not a way to clean out the vagina of bacteria.
Wow. Is that all that there is needed to know?
Not just yet. Remember that millions of adolescents get an STI before the age of 20, so pregnancy is not the only thing you have to worry about.
Just a side topic, some girls or guys may be allergic to latex, but there are non-latex condoms available, so always wrap up.
There's a lot to go over.
I know, but it's just the beginning of your sex life, so remember, stay educated.
So, remember what Lil Wayne said, safe sex is great sex. You better use that latex before you get that latex that I think I'm latex.
So Jonathan, how do you feel about masturbation?
Oh, you mean the manipulation or stimulation of the genitals? Well, actually, a lot of kids these days think that masturbation is a bad thing, but that they'll go to hell. But that's actually false. Masturbation actually helps you to learn about your body, and it's actually safer than intercourse. So, I kind of like it.
Indeed, I agree completely. And as parents, you should feel comfortable enough to talk to your kids about masturbation and let them know it's okay to use it as a normal form of sex release.
So remember, masturbation is actually a good thing. It's not a crime and it's not a bad thing to explore your body.
Indubitably. Now last but not least, communication.
So when it comes to communication, let's always remember the 3 P's. Parents, partners, and physician. And parents are the first line of education.
Yes, sir, indeed. And remember to always keep an open line of communication with your parents.
That's right. When it comes to sex education, parents are friends first.
Still, parents need to be educated when they're teaching their kids. So kids, don't think you can't teach your parents a few things once you've done your own research. So Jonathan, let's talk about your physician.
Remember, with your physician, you can ask them any question that you have.
Well, what if I have the question, when is the right time?
That's a perfect question for both the parents and physician to answer.
Remember, there is never a question that you should be too scared to ask your physician. They're there to help you just as much as school counselors.
That's a great point, Susan. You're so good with your sex education.
I do try my best. Now let's talk about the last and final P, your partners.
Yep, they're important too.
Why, of course, Jonathan. You should always be able to talk with your partners about getting tested, protecting each other from sexually transmitted diseases, pregnancy, and when you are both ready to engage in any sexual activity. And don't forget the golden rule before sex with your partner, ask before you smash.
So, I hope we help you answer a couple questions, learn a few things, and spark your interest about sex education.
Just to recap, you always have a choice when it comes to engage in any sexual activity. And some of your choices are abstinence, safe sex, and masturbation.
And don't ever be afraid to talk to your parents, partners, or physician about sex.
Don't forget, your school counselors are also here to help you.
We hope you enjoyed this and learned a lot.
I know, I did. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Don't forget, ask before you smash.
So after the PSA, does anyone have any questions?
Man, this is intense. Me and them boys need to have a conversation with this about sex.
As with me and my girls, there are so many things you need to know about sex. Let's go talk about it. Hey, Mom.
It was just a kiss. It was just for tits. So remember, kids, ask before you smash.